Hey, yo, what's up, world? How y'all doing, man? Listen, I'm gonna get straight to the point on this one. Talked to my boy Carlos, man, and he really put it on me, and this story he has to get out. He said you need to tell your story, from this horrific accident that took place that should have claimed your life. God is doing a wonder. He's done a wonder, and you need to share it with the world. So let me explain this from the beginning. First and foremost, all of you that's been texting, DMing, messaging, calling, thank you. Okay, me and my son are well. We are blessed, highly favored. And God is doing His thing. But as I said in the video before, due to us being prepared, we were ready for all this. All right. You can never truly be ready or know what's going to happen. So it's your job, it's your duty to be prepared for what could happen. All right. So again, build your financial education. Be financial literate. All right. Understand what it takes. Work out. Stay in shape. All right. Take care of your body, your temple. Okay. Take care of your family. Take care of people around you. Do good for others, because then others will do good unto you when you need it. You just never know when you're going to need it. All right. But anyways, we're driving back from a basketball tournament. All right. Thank God it was just me and my son in my car, and the other coach had the head coach had the rest of the team in his car. All right. There was this car tailgating me, like literally on my bumper. Starts to go around me, almost hitting my bumper, and hits a van in the lane next to me. As it hit that van, I'm looking and I see it was a BMW X5 started turning to the side towards me. As I see that, I step on the gas going to the express lane, okay, on the highway. But that car shot at me like a freaking bullet. Hit the back of my truck, and anybody that watch any cop shows, you ever see the pit maneuver take place, it pitted my car and causing us to flip. So we're starting to flip in the air. We hit the thing, the roof caved in when we hit the ground the first time. The roof, everything caved in. The roof caved in, hit me in the head, hit my son in the head. My son's got a gash in the back of his head that's healing excellently. When I got hit in the head, I almost passed out. But then when I looked over to see my son, that look in my son's face is etched in my brain forever, and it kept me awake because I knew I had to be there for my son, So we're flipping, and then we just start sliding. We just start sliding like 30, 40 yards, which finally brought us to a stop. Was the concrete median that divides the highway. Boom, we hear that. Sparks is flying, glass is imploding all over the place. Got glass in my eye, from the accident. All the airbags all around the truck go off except for the ones in the front, because there wasn't really much front damage besides the windshield busting out. As we're sliding, we're seeing the sparks. I'm talking to my son. After I that look on his face, my seatbelt started giving way. How it starts loosening up a little bit. So I feel myself sliding out, almost going out the window. So I hold myself with my left hand, pushing back on the steering wheel, and I look over and I grab my son. I grab my son like this, holding him. And as I'm holding him and we're flipping in the air, this is early. I'm talking to him, son, we're going to be all right. How you doing? You're going to be all right? We're going to be all right. And we're flipping and we're sliding. But that parental, that guardian, that protective, instinct kick in as a parent, and y'all know what I'm talking about. It was just about my son. At that time, it was just about my son, at that time. So I'm holding him into the chair as we're flipping, and I'm holding myself back to make sure I don't let him go, by the steering wheel. And I'm feeling the inside just come in on me, like cave in on me, on my leg and everything like that, as I'm just talking and worried about my son. Son, you all right? And he's like, yeah, Dad, I'm good. I'm okay. As he's yelling it, he's screaming it. He didn't cry. Crazy, man. But he was good, man. And not that crying is a big, I cried after the fact, trust me. Okay? After the fact, trust me. But anyways, we finally come to a rest, undo his seatbelt. He crawls out, he finds a way out, and I'm stuck. My seatbelt wouldn't come out, you know? So I'm talking to him to get out and all this other stuff, and I'm looking for gas, because I'm seeing liquids dripping, but there was nothing after that, you know? We get out, finally get the seatbelt off, nothing real major, no explosion, nothing crazy movie-like, you know? But man, it was a blessing. There's so many blessings, let me tell you, all right? First blessing, it could have been, if it was the truck in front, the other van, it could have been the other coach with all the kids in there, which you know those kids probably had their seatbelt on in the back, flipping like that. It was crazy, because when we hit the roof the first time, all my windows imploded, and it was kind of like a vacuum, like in the airplane, when the window bust, everything sucked out the windows, everything went out the back. And if my COVID saved my family's life, because normally my wife, my baby girl, and my son would have been in the car with us. And because of COVID, they couldn't come because we could only have so many people in the gym, you know? So my daughter wasn't in the car seat. It would have been right there. The roof caved in there too. You know, my daughter would have been right there. Who knows? I don't even want to fathom it or think about the worst. You know, my son's autistic. He don't wear a seatbelt in the back. He do now though, but he would have went right out the back window. Boom, that back window busted out in the other truck. He would have went right back out there, you know what I mean? And my son would have been in the seat behind me, you know what I mean? Somewhere over there or whatever. And man, COVID saved my family life because they couldn't, they had to stay home. You know, if the thing would have happened a little bit sooner or whatever, it could have been the truck ahead of us. And who knows what could have happened there, you know? There's just so many blessings that came from this, you know? And I know people are like, how can you talk about blessings after you and your son almost lost their life? Yeah, it was, even the emergency people was like, how did you guys walk away from this? You guys should have been dead, you know? But man, God wasn't ready. All right, and this is why I'm so pumped up. God wasn't ready for me to go. God wasn't ready for my son to go. All right, this thing that I'm doing with these videos and trying to impact lives, get people on this next level thinking, you know, is real. It's real. It is blessed. God was not ready for me to go because I have not yet reached my goal, which I told all of you was to be able to impact lives worldwide. He was not ready for me to go, people. He was not ready for my son to go. I don't even know what my son's purpose is yet. He don't know either, but he's going to find out. But it must be something crazy because God left us both here. You hear me? God wasn't ready for us to go. I am pumped up from this. I'm going even harder than I went before. All right? God wasn't ready for me to go. We wasn't supposed to walk away from that. There's no way. Y'all seen the pictures? There's no way we should have. That was a blessing. A blessing. God wasn't ready for us to go. But I'm so pumped up. So I'm going to continue to impact lives. I'm going to continue to make these videos. I'm going to continue to use the fuel from haters to just go harder. Not take no for an answer. I'm going to continue to use the fuel from anybody that's trying to do me and my family wrong as just fuel to keep going forward. You know what I mean? I'm going to kill them with kindness. All right? I'm going to kill them with success. Oh, that's the new motto. Kill them with success. You hear me? Kill them with success. Don't let nobody get on you. I want you to kill them with success. It wasn't meant for me to go. It's not my time yet. It's not your time yet. People, be prepared. Be ready. Build your worth. Build your value. It's not time yet. When God's ready for you, he will come get you. You don't need to be nothing dramatic. He can take you in his sleep if he wanted to. So the fact that you're up right now, he's not ready for you. So what are you doing with your lives? What are you doing with yourselves? What are you doing with your time here on this planet? Are you going to continue to waste it, sulking, being miserable in what it is that you're doing, not being happy? Or are you going to take freaking life by the horns and do something with it? I'm telling you, I am not settling. I'm not done. God wasn't done with me yet. I'm going to make my life meaningful. It is going to happen. It is happening. It is happening. I love y'all. Okay, I hope you love me back, but if you don't, you just gonna be my fuel to be successful. I'm gonna kill them with success. I love y'all to death. I love y'all to life. I love y'all to life. Share this video, like it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Coach_EWILL, the number 1. I love y'all to death. I love y'all to life. I love y'all to life. I love y'all to life. And if it ain't building your mind, get rid of it, because it's complete and total waste of your time. He ain't done with me yet.